Welcome back, everyone, to another episode here on Average J's Camping. Like the title said, 44 North got a bad review. What the hell? So, disclaimer on this one. Matt did not put me up to this. Matt does not know I made this video. I'm not going to tell Matt I made this video. He is going to see this video on YouTube just like everybody else is going to see this video on YouTube. So this was not pushed on me by the owner of the property by any means, shape, form. This is me. This, as you all know, is my favorite spot to go camping. I have been here. I've lost track of how many times. Scroll through my videos, you'll see how often I've been to 44 North. And this place does hold a special place in my heart. It's an awesome property. It's beautiful. It's quiet. It's clean. Matt and his family are amazing people. He is open year-round, spring, summer, fall, winter. So it has everything to offer you. Now the reason I'm off to the side here is because over here I'm going to put up a screenshot right now of the review. I cropped off the person's name, but you can go on HipCamp and read the reviews and get the person's name. It's just a first name and a last initial. I'm sorry you didn't have a good time, but to leave a bad review like you did was totally and completely unfair. So I'm going to go ahead and read the review and let you know my thoughts and my opinions, because he's at 99% now as far as a success rate. And like I said, I just find it unfair, and I almost kind of consider it a personal attack. So let's go ahead and see what they said. I had already pulled up the review. Like I said, you're reading it right now, but let's go through it. All right, let's start with the title. This is from June 2024, by the way, so last month. All right, title, not the worst, but also not the best. Okay. What's better for $20 a night? Let's just start there. You show me a better spot for $20 a night, and I'll agree with you're not the best. But dollar for dollar, yeah, this is the best. Okay, especially when you know what you're looking for. All right, so they start off, it was okay if you do not want to do much. In parentheses, the swimming advertised was gross. What swimming? I've never seen swimming advertised. And yeah, there's several frog ponds. There's a creek. I guess the frog ponds might be a little gross if you try and swim in them, but I don't think there's any fish. I don't think there's anything in there that's going to hurt you. I don't know if snapping turtles are common in the area. I'm not a biologist. I don't study those types of things, but the creek is really clean. You could wade around in that. Like, that's crystal clear. You can see right to the bottom of that one. So I don't understand swimming advertised as gross. Okay, whatever. I'm sure there's a swimming hole somewhere in the area that you could have hopped in your car and taken your kids swimming. I will give her the benefit of the doubt. This is probably not a kid-friendly spot unless you bring stuff for the kids to do, like games or different things. Or you know what? You know what kids should be doing while they're camping? Flipping over rocks and logs and seeing what bugs and snakes they can find. They should be, out here. It should be a learning experience for them. A playground, a swimming pool. Just stay home in the city and take your kids to the playground or take your kids to the swimming pool. Like, when you bring them up camping, use it as a learning experience or find other kid-friendly things for them to do. So let's go ahead on to the next one. Plenty of trails for sure, but no map or signs anywhere out there from what we've seen. And then no comma, no nothing. Horrible punctuation, no potable water. Matt will bring you water if you ask for water. No, there's no well, there's no spigots throughout the property for you to get it yourself. But if you hit Matt up, I know firsthand from a trip where I boneheadedly forgot to grab a jug of water at the store, and he brought me water. So there is potable water. You can find it. You can ask. As far as the trails, yeah, there's no signs. There's none of that. You just kind of got to wander and find it for yourself. There's phone service. Use GPS and you can watch your little blue dot walk around on the map so you can find your way back. Go explore. This isn't the city. There's not going to be a sign at every intersection telling you what's where and how to get there. That's camping. I don't know what campsite would have. I mean, like, I guess if you go to established campgrounds, they might be like hiking trail this way with an arrow. But again, no direction of how it works or where it goes. So again, I don't understand that complaint. Okay, so anyway, we ended up leaving a day early because the coyotes out there and because it's not a kid-friendly place. The coyotes don't bother anyone. I hear them every night. Actually, I didn't hear them last night. This is currently Saturday afternoon that I'm making this video. I've heard coyotes here before, though. There's also bear here. She didn't mention any of that. I don't know if Matt mentioned it to him. Probably not, to avoid, unnecessary paranoia reading this review. They probably wouldn't have stuck around at all had they known they're in bear country. But yeah, coyotes, bear, squirrels, bugs. You're in nature. They're going to be there. I'm so sorry that Matt didn't remove all the animals and bugs from his property for your visit. Oh, my phone timed out here. Okay, back on. Let's see. Again, not a kid-friendly place. Teach them how to flip over rocks and sticks and look for stuff. Bring board games. But overall, yeah, I will say she's probably right. This is not a great place for kids. This is a place to come and, you can party without bothering other people, or you could sit here in peace and quiet and just enjoy the sounds of nature and get away from the city for a little while. So yeah, depending on what you consider kid-friendly, if you need a playground and you need a swimming pool, no, this ain't the place for you. But you could keep a kid occupied. I could keep a kid occupied here. I'm not even a parent. I'm one of the most awesome uncles on the planet, if not the most awesome uncle on the planet, so I could keep a kid occupied here without any problems. Also, the bathroom had a nest in it, and spiders filled the other one. Again, nature. You're in nature. You're in the woods. Sorry he couldn't remove all the wildlife and bugs. Again, bummer. It's a porta potty. Let's see. Spiders, and the other one was filled with spiders, and it was quite a hike to get to the bathroom with smaller kids, and that isn't ideal. I don't know where the porta potty was her particular weekend, but you guys have watched my videos before. There is a porta potty right at the end of this driveway here at Sugar Maple, and this review is of Sugar Maple. So this little hike down to the end of the driveway to get to the porta potty, yeah, if you go to the other one that's at the entrance, yeah, you're hiking, but why wouldn't you use the one that's right at the end of the driveway? It's right there. So I don't know what quite hike, get real. Let's see. All in all, super pretty, heavy mosquito area. Yep, okay, so there's a compliment. Yeah, there's mosquitoes. There's ponds around here. Again, it's nature. Buy a Thermacell. I'm sitting here. The mosquitoes aren't bad. They are here. But my Thermacell is on, and I got nothing around me. Got a couple bites, but again, you're in nature. We never really dealt with Matthew personally, so I can't speak on him. But he did meet us at the entrance and drive us to the site and briefly pointed in directions to tell us where things were, very vaguely, almost like he was in a rush. What do you want him to do? Hang out? If you go to a hotel, do you expect the clerk behind the counter to come hang out in your room with you? Matt is awesome. Matt is an amazing person. His family is an amazing family. They open up this beautiful property for complete strangers to use for a very, very, very reasonable price. I don't know what you wanted out of him. Maybe I'll add a part 2 to this, because I am going to talk to Matthew about this review. Matt, about this review, and get his side of the story. Because not every place is going to be for you, but that doesn't mean you need to leave a negative review. And then they finish off with, I personally won't be back here, but it was quiet and pretty. Okay, so that is the review. We'll go ahead and remove it from the screen right now. Here's the worst part about this negative review. You have no excuses at all when it comes to this property. In every single one of my several reviews that I have on Hipcamp, I tell people, go to my YouTube page. I have walkthrough tours of every single site that's here. I have walkthroughs of the entire property. I can't think of a Hipcamp that's going to have more vlogging reviews and tours out there than what I have done here at 44 North. I've been coming here for several years now. I try and get up here 4 or 5 times a year if I can, even more, you know, like, so you didn't go through the reviews? I mean, like, you could have watched one of my YouTube videos. Several, like I said, several. I have a plethora of 44 North videos on my YouTube channel. I get it, it's not a popular channel yet, or ever, or whatever, but yeah, they're there. I provide links. I say, hey, check this out. I don't understand why. So, I guess moral of the story, like, if something ain't for you, maybe a negative review ain't the way to go, because maybe you came in with expectations that were too high, or were expecting something. I don't know this person's financial situation. I don't know what they can afford, what they can't afford, where they're from, what they do, what they're looking for. But to put a negative review out there over one of my favorite places, yeah, I took that personally. I took that personally, especially since I put so much work into vlogging and editing and going through to try and help Matt with his property and, you know, generate some people to come up here and enjoy a very great area. But yeah, it's not, this isn't glamping. You're not going to have all the, you know, city amenities or big national chain campground amenities with bicycle rentals and playgrounds and swimming pools and all that. So, well, anyway, we'll leave it there. Person, I hope you find what you're looking for, but you obviously didn't research things well enough to figure out, and you left a negative review for a place that really shouldn't have a negative review. So, till next time, tell a friend, like, share, subscribe. We will see you later.